Cesar Chavez, an icon in the labor rights movement, is being accused of grooming and raping little girls, according to two women that did interviews with the New York Times. For Cesar Chavez, he is never going to see accountability. He is going to be a reminder of why we should not idolize and protect individuals that do bad things merely because they also do good things. However, for the people that are still alive, that knew what was going on, that knew the type of person that Cesar was, we can still see accountability. This brings me to Dolores Huerta. Now, I grew up learning about Cesar Chavez, but I actually had the chance to meet and work with Dolores various times, which is why when I read her public statement accusing Cesar Chavez of rape, I was deeply hurt for her as a victim. And I was also hurt to realize that Dolores Huerta is no hero, but someone that remained silent for years and during the time that little girls were being raped. Dolores wrote that she was unaware of any inappropriate conduct with teenagers. But I don't buy that. You see, the New York Times talked to dozens of people, read hundreds of documents, and to be honest, it didn't take much to find out the rumors going on with Cesar Chavez. However, the question is, what did Dolores hear about Cesar Chavez during a time that she could have taken action to prevent this? You see, Dolores only spoke out after the New York Times told her they were going to publish this article based on what these other women were saying. Dolores would have kept quiet for the rest of her life if these women had not come forward and kept protecting Cesar Chavez like she had done for many decades. And when she did speak up, she gave the excuse in her own words that the reason she didn't say anything before is because she didn't want to hurt the movement. How many people right now are choosing to stay silent to protect the immigrant rights movement or the LGBT movement or the labor movement? This woman not only chose to stay silent, but she chose to continue working with Cesar to make him out to be a hero for over 50 years. Online, the community is already making comments about how Dolores knew of abuse throughout the years and nothing was done. Shouldn't these women be heard? Yes, we need space for victims to speak out, but we also need space for dialogue about the need to speak out immediately, not after the perpetrator is dead, not after more children are raped, not when it becomes convenient for you and you have a media team behind you. Dolores Huerta chose public life over her own children, so she can be publicly held accountable for her own wrongdoing. The conversation should not end by idolizing people as heroes, not even Dolores Huerta. And this is also a reminder for those so-called Latino